because I've worked with task-oriented folks, they like to know, like, what do I do? So I'm going to say there are 10 effective cross-cultural communication strategies. And when I think about cross-cultural communication, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of cultural relativism. There's a framework that is used, which it views cultures as different and not deficient. We have to get into a space where we are actually looking at cultures as different. If you go and try to Google cross-cultural communication, you will see Japan, China, Arab Emirates. You will see all places outside of the US, but you will not find things that actually shows how you interact with people who are supposed to be your neighbors. So the first thing you need to do in this, I always start with ask questions. Ask questions. Know what your perspective is as opposed to what you say that you are actually bringing into the space. So what is the company vision, and is your vision and the company's vision aligning? Because you can't push a product that you don't believe in. I work in education because I believe in education. And I do my job well because I believe that education allows for choice. And when people have choice, they can make better decisions. And now they're in control of their own destiny because now they have the power of choice. That's how I look at education. It is not a great equalizer to me because I guarantee you I've been in school for a long time and I don't always feel equal. But I do recognize that I have choice that I would not have had without it. You need to build awareness. You need to recognize the complexities that come along with that. See, my audio is not working. Folks, all right. You need to avoid stereotyping. That whole thing that you knew, think through it. Don't go through it through fear. Like, be rational. The only people that you ever knew who were black were on TV. It might not be how other black folks actually interact. Respect difference. Stop coming at it as a deficiency. Listen actively. Don't hear to reply. I don't know if you've ever been in a relationship, situationship with somebody, and every time you say something to them, they have a rebuttal to it. You literally be like, just shut up. We can't even talk at this point. Listen so that you can actually learn something instead of being so quick to give a rebuttal. Be honest about where you are. New Belgium we did a conversation with not only with our consumers, but with our coworkers around what is happening in the world. One of the first things I told them, you got to be honest. When you know better, you do better. Don't come in here telling these people you already knew what you was doing and you ain't do it before. Be honest where you are. We didn't recognize that there was a gap. Nobody thought to look there, and we're wrong for that. This is how we're going to change it. But don't just say, like, we have a new executive chief diversity officer, Palmer. That don't fix nothing. You like how I put my name in there, right? That was awesome, right? I know. Be flexible. Be fluid. I believe it's a Chinese proverb that talks about be like water, be free-flowing, be open, be vast. Things change, and you got to be a part of that change. Instead of us trying to manage the conflict, how are we about the progression of change? How are we loving the change that's actually happening? Because all change ain't bad. Because if you change my check to add another zero, I promise you I will not stop you. All change ain't bad. So we have to look at it as how we're moving forward within it. Think twice, speak once. And again, go back to asking questions.